project that has been a long time in the works, a culmination of a lot of different folks that have been gathering concepts and gathering public support and ultimately designing and building what you see here behind me today. This afternoon we're here at the Anthony Middle School and Recreation site. We're standing currently on the middle school football field. Directly behind me is the Anthony Recreation Center. The idea of moving this project from a concept or from a RFQ stage into full construction, again, is a fairly lengthy process. In this particular one, the city had a very good public interest. The community was very involved in this process and ultimately was desired to have a steering committee formed to create the programming aspects and what is it that the community really desires to have included in these projects. So this process on these two recreation centers took over a year, about 18 months to develop from the concept stage from when McCown-Gordon was selected until we actually had a guaranteed maximum price and we're well on our way into putting shovels into the ground to begin construction. We engaged with a 44-person steering committee at the city's request to gather the appropriate community support and community input so they could make sure that they captured all those wants and desires and the things that were really important to the community, because this is a community facility. This is ultimately going to be used by the public. So this particular project and both Anthony and Eisenhower Middle School projects were combined with the Anthony and Eisenhower recreation facilities. These two projects aligned very well with the timing of them. So there was lots of considerations that needed to be taken to coordinate the efforts of site logistics, temporary construction fencing, contractor access, egress, and access into and from the school district buildings. All had to be maintained 100% of the time. These are active campuses that utilize all the facilities, football fields, tennis courts, the existing buildings, and all those efforts had to be coordinated into a really organized fashion to make sure that everyone was maintaining a safe egress into, easy access for school buses and parents, as well as allowing the community around the facilities to continue to enjoy the parks and the trails that are also running adjacent to the two facilities.